Hey guys, welcome back to another retro reaction video. For this video, we're going to be looking at Foodie Beauty's Hardee's Kuwait Mukbang Had a Beef and Cheddar? Question mark, question mark. So without further ado, let's get to.
Hello, Foodie Beauties. Hi, guys. Hi. I'm super hyper.
Okay, all right. I just want to say something because it's so apparent. Number one, I hate the color of her headscarf because it just looks like, again, a baby knee. She just looks like a baby's knee. But the fact that the cushion is right behind her head, making it look like she's got two little cat ears, is not lost on me. And also that the cat scratching post has a flower on top of it with fake moss. So this is quite the still already. Let's get to.
And you're going to get it, okay? So.
Oh, we're going to get it, guys.
I smell super good, and I don't know from where. Like, you ever just, like, after you finish the shower, before you get dressed, just put on so many products that you just don't know where this nice smell is coming from? It's like a mix of, like a melting pot of good smells. Anyway.
Usually when people come out of the shower, they smell good anyway because they're nice and clean. And if you put some lotion on, some body spray, moisturizer, you smell pretty good. That's it's kind of the point. You feel clean, you smell good, you feel good, right? That's why you should shower every day.
All right. I don't know you were going to believe that because you all think I smell like a hot pile of garbage, but whatever.
Well, I wouldn't say that, but you said it for us, so okay, if you insist.
Okay, so, all right, so today I have Hardee's. I haven't done a Hardee's mukbang, and I was craving fast food, so, yeah, so we have 7-Up, although the only thing I hate about a lot of fast food places here is they don't give you fountain drinks, and fountain soda is, like, my favorite. All right.
Can you imagine how much worse she'd be if she had access to fountain soda like she used to in Canada? Weeks.
So I have some jalapeno pops. Jalapeno poppers. I gotta do a thumbnail, so give me a minute. Cheese sauce, curly fries, chicken fillet.
Why doesn't she unwrap the food before she turns the camera on? She could just take a quick thumbnail and you're done instead of like, you know?
And
again, she's been doing this for like 6 or 7 years, mukbang. So
this, I don't know, I'm excited to try this because we don't have Arby's here, but they have a cheddar beef sandwich Arby's style from there. So I'm so excited.
What do you mean you don't have I know you don't have Arby's in Kuwait, but you've had okay, she's had Arby's, but I just remember her dipping that, like, what was, like, the French dip sandwich or something, and she was in her car. She had the stupid overhead light on. It was dark, and she just kept dipping the bread in that, like, watery cup of something that they gave her, like French onion, whatever the hell it was, and soggy bread. Oh God, that there are a few things in life that are grosser than really soggy bread.
I need to try that. Okay, and I have a decoration.
She's so excited. Here.
Hey, you know, we try. Still not getting the ketchup from the fridge. They didn't give us ketchup. Okay, so let's try this. Beauty bite.
Look at the size of the cup of cheese sauce on the right, under, like, by the fries. She's gonna move her hand. Look at that.
Dip and more cheese sauce. Mmm. Their cheese sauce is so good. Yeah, it tastes like Arby's.
We know what that cheese sauce tastes like. We've all had that kind of cheese sauce. That's like watery Velveeta cheese sauce. We know what that's like. It's so bad. It's so processed and so bad.
Anyway. Come. Ow. I am super excited about something.
Your meal?
I have gone down an obsessive rabbit hole. Jalapeno pepper. The eye roll.
God.
When I roll my eyes and go cross-eyed, you know it's good.
Honey, we know. We know your pleasure zones when it comes to food. We see it every single time you have food. So Well, usually.
Those are not real flowers, by the way. They're fake. So, I've been wanting to plan a trip
Oh boy.
to Disney World in Orlando because it's the closest one to me in Canada.
I was gonna say it's not the closest one to you now, but okay.
These are so good. Forever. Because I did go as a kid.
Julia.
And they just have so much food. Yummy food.
Wait, she said she didn't. Wait, let me just tap that bag.
Because I did go as a kid.
I thought she just said she didn't go. She's always wanted to go. Now she said she went as a kid. Did I hear that wrong? Maybe.
And they just have so much food. Yummy food. Fun looking rides.
Listen, I know there's lots of Disney adults out there. I've been to Disney World a few times as a kid, and I understand the draw. Some of the food is really bomb, and some of the food is like, eh. And I think any Disney adult will agree with that. Like, some of the food is really good, some of the food's like, you know.
I want to ride Haunted Mansion about a million times. So good.
That cat, look at her.
And I'm so elated to see. You know, I typed in the search, going to Disney World as an obese person. In the Disney vernacular, I saw one blogger call it poo size. Winnie the Pooh size.
Yeah, it's a whole thing. Plus size people going to Disney. It's a whole business. Although obviously it's a ton of walking in Disney World, right? A ton. And I'm not even exaggerating. It's like you could walk 30,000 steps a day easy there. Unless she was on a mobility scooter, there is no way she would ever do Disney World. I haven't been to Disneyland or any of the other Disneys, but Disney World, no way. Like, nope. Not unless you're on a scooter, because you're never going to find a place to sit that is like, that would suit your needs when you need it. You know what I mean? They're very like friendly, like, you know, disability friendly in Disneyland, Disney World, but yeah, no.
Like, apparently Disney World is super plus size friendly and their rides don't have weight limits. And a lot of plus size people.
It's not that the rides don't have weight limits, it's that you have to be able to fit in the ride. It's like any other amusement park or ride situation, obviously. Remember Thailand, Chantal?
Like, one girl I was reading about, she's my size exactly in clothes, and she's apple shaped, and she's actually even taller than me.
She's apple shaped. She was kind of shaped. She's shaped kind of like I was. That was kind of how I was shaped-ish, kind of, from what I could see from what she's wearing. She is not the same size as Chantal. First of all, Chantal said she's taller, so she holds her weight differently. And her belly is nowhere near as extended as Chantal's. And that is what is going to impede her on a ride, right? You have to be able to get either the harness or the bar down, like whatever. That's her problem, right?
In clothes, and she's apple shaped, and she's actually even taller than me. So where legroom is concerned, she had more problem. But me, I'm short. So anyway, so you can, like, I want to go to Magic Kingdom, and
yes, you're short, but you are going to have that problem because think about when Chantal's in the car, right? Think about especially when her and Salah are in the car together, right? She is 5'1", right? She had said that a billion times. Salah is what, 6'2" ish, whatever, 6'1", whatever he is. Who cares? He's tall. She is just as high up in that seat as he is because of her padding, right? Like, call a spade a spade. She has got a lot more padding, so she just it lifts herself up, even though she really should be down in that cart like this, you know, but she's not. So this is an individualized thing. So I hope anyone in her audience that like watched this and like took her word as gospel also watched like other Disney people, because they have a lot more knowledge than Chantal does.
Epcot and Universal Studios. I'm not really into Animal Kingdom, to be honest, but
Epcot's awesome.
I just feel like once
Epcot's
you've
my
been to a zoo, you've seen it all. You know, you've been to a few zoos. So now,
when I was a kid, quick story, went to Epcot, went to the like where they have all the little like different parts of the world and stuff where you could eat the different and drink around the world, whatever they call it. I was a kid and I went to the girl in the Italy booth, and it was this beautiful girl, and she was dressed all in like traditional Italian clothing, and she had my name. And if you're a kid that whose parents gave you a funky name, like a very unique, uncommon name, you never got your name on anything, right? There was never a keychain or like a t-shirt with your name on it. It always was like something similar, but never the right thing. She had my name. I was so excited. That was magic to me. So yes, Disney does give you lots of pixie dust for sure.
now being plus size can be challenging, right? Because Disney, at least you're going to walk an average of like 8 to 10 miles in a day there, from what I read.
Yep. It's no joke. If you ever go on the Disney adult groups on like Facebook or Instagram, whatever, Twitter, everyone's always like, my feet are bleeding. Help. What do I do? Like it's really bad. And the
You can
chafing.
challenge yourself to do the walk.
The chafing.
Or I was watching some bloggers who rented scooters.
Yeah, you'd have to.
Let's try
And those outfits are a big no-no, by the way. You can't dress up like a character. You could go bounding, but you can't dress up anywhere near like a character, like the actual costume. So
chicken burger.
these photos are a little bit misleading.
Beauty bite.
It's basically
Legit.
so like no child or family will ever like mistake you as an actual like cast member. So if anyone was wondering. I have a friend who used to work at Disney. One of my friends actually that I grew up with, love her to death. She actually got to be, oh my God, a dream come true. She got to be Pocahontas, Ariel, and Belle on at Tokyo Disney. I think she was also on the Disney Cruise Line. She had a beautiful voice ever since she was a kid, but can you imagine that was her job? I'm just like, I am so jealous of you right now. Amazing.
Hardee's always has good deals here, like buy one get one free. Buy one get one free meal. So you get a chicken burger or a burger with fries and a drink. 2 of the meals for like 2 KD and something, which is like less than $8 or like $8 or something like that. That's a pretty good deal nowadays.
Why don't you just give one of those burgers to Salah? But that's a stupid comment.
So you can either show up at Disney early because their scooters sell out fast and rent a scooter from them directly for like $70 a day plus a $20 deposit, or no, there's companies very close by that you can rent one from cheaper even, and they deliver to your hotel.
She likes that.
And I'm excited because the thing holding me back from doing anything is always my weight. Always thinking, I'm gonna wait till I lose weight to do this. I'm gonna lose weight to do this. Like losing weight, everyone like there's so many obese people in the world. If it were that easy, no one would be overweight, right? So battling weight issues could take years. So you're not supposed to live your life until you're at a certain weight. No.
No one's saying you can't go to Disney. That's why Disney is super like plus size accessible. If you want to go to Disney, go to Disney. No one is stopping you from anything. You live your life however you want.
You find ways to make your trip plus size friendly for yourself. You know what I mean? So
I think they actually have like dedicated travel agents that will do like if you're looking for plus sized accommodations or like activities, like amusement parks, they actually have that, which is kind of wild, but it makes sense. There obviously is a market for it, right? It's crazy.
A new attitude about traveling. I know people are saying, like, I even said that myself. I'm like, I have an incentive for losing weight. I'm going to use travel as an incentive. Well, I'm still going to try to work on myself, but at the same time, I'm still going to travel. I'm still going to live my life.
You should live your life, because if you do live your life, you'll probably get healthier. Get out of the house and just get healthy. Just walk around, do the things you want to do, and it won't even like feel like exercise as much.
Hardee's is not playing with that chicken sandwich.
Doesn't beat the Nashi though, does it?
Is that a cool saying? Not playing. I'm a poser. So,
Not gonna lie, those curly fries do look good right now.
I mean, why should we be left out of things just because we struggle with food? We have bigger appetites. We eat more. We weigh more. We have different body shapes.
Was that Tess Holiday girl? Was that her? I don't know. It looked like her, kind of. I don't know.
Nah, fam. Is that another cool saying?
No. Unless you're 16, no. That is not a cool saying. Please stop saying that. And keep it 100, whatever the fuck that means. Please stop saying that also. We're way too old for that.
I like knowing that Disney's inclusive like that. So,
Yeah, because they want your money. It's all about money with Disney.
that's a
All
good
of it.
option for in the future.
That's a great goal. It's a fun time. If you love Disney or anything Disney related, and that goes for like Star Wars, things like that, yes, it's freaking expensive, but it's a trip of a lifetime. So if that's your jam, I've never heard her talk about wanting to go to Disney before or since this. So I don't know. I have a feeling it was just for a video. Just for this video.
Beef and cheddar fix. This is some good food.
I do have her sped up, I think.
So far.
Yeah. She's at 1.5. It's just like she's going really slow.
I mean, when I do travel to places, I'll be sure to share some tips so that any fellow plus-size beezers know what to expect or what could be helpful for them traveling as plus-size people.
That'd be a great place to make a vlog, but there's lots of kids there, and you really shouldn't be filming with kids around. So I don't know how you'd avoid that, but can you imagine? Can you imagine Salah and Foodie going to frickin' Disney World? If you've been to Disney World, you know what I mean. I can't imagine what that would be like. Cannot imagine. That'd make for a good comic strip, though.
Because it can be stressful. I love planning trips. Right down to which booths are going to be accommodating at restaurants. I really want
I've done that. Make sure you could fit. Yeah. Look like photos of the restaurants. I've done that. I've been there. I understand that anxiety.
to eat at Be Our Guest. Looks so fun.
Be Our Guest sucks. Look at the reviews. You just go to see the Beast, and that's it. There's like the food's terrible, I heard.
What's awesome about being a vlogger and a content creator is the fact that you get to vacation, you get to travel, and you can consider it a business trip. Because if you're getting paid and that's how you make your money, that's your business.
Yeah, you can write it off on your taxes, but you have to pay taxes to get it written off on those taxes. You can't just ask the government for the money back, you know, like it's not just, you have to file your taxes, Chantal. And as a self-employed person, you should be keeping track of that like quarterly, right? Whatever. What do I know?
Fan. Am I a poser? Yes. So, I mean,
those burgers look massive, by the way, just like the size.
if you got a camera phone and you got the courage to put yourself on camera, not even put yourself on camera, you could vlog, you know, first person perspective.
Can't look at other kids though. There's kids everywhere. Obviously, it's Disney.
I would encourage you to give it a try. It's fun. It's rewarding sharing, your experiences.
I mean, I wouldn't want kids on her channel. Other people, like other vloggers, obviously make Disney vlogs. There are a billion of them on YouTube, but they don't belong on this channel in particular. That's all I'm saying.
So if by the time I get to go to Disney World, and I don't think I could do the 10 miles in the park,
You wouldn't
I'm
be
renting
able
a scooter.
to. Yeah, you'd
I'm gonna
have
scoot
to.
my way all around that park. I'm gonna scoot my way to Haunted Mansion. I'm gonna scoot my way to Be Our Guest.
But would you go on any rides? Like, what exactly are you going there for? If it's just to go see the magic, I understand that. Completely get it. But if you're going to go and like talk about how, being plus sized, how that is traveling in Disney World, like, don't you think you should try a couple rides besides just Haunted Mansion? Like, try to get on the teacups. I would pay to see Chantal try to spin her way around on a teacup, because we saw what happened with the desert camping teacup. And she needed assistance with that, so that was funny. Good times. Oh, Chantal. Why do you treat food the way you do? It's one thing, she doesn't respect food. Right? The way she handles it and manhandles it. And we all see what she did with that chicken at the barbecue. She doesn't respect food whatsoever. Is that a triple burger? That is a triple burger. 1, 2, 3 patties. Yeah. Oh no, it's not patties. Those are that's that roast beef curtain sandwich. Okay, never mind.
I'm gonna scoot. I'm so hyper. What the heck is wrong with me?
Because you're eating your food.
Anyway, I'm super hungry because I had a nap. And in my nap, I was dreaming, like a very vivid dream. Very vivid. I was running a marathon. So I woke up hungry.
Oh God, of course.
But yeah. If you have any tips for Disney, comment below.
Do your research. Don't listen to her. Do your research.
I went down the rabbit hole watching all these vlogs. Very pretty girls too, just like
something right there.
Overweight and have mobility issues. Or
There
just
you
don't think
go.
that they could do, because Disney has a lot of walking. Okay, I walked around Hawaii Park. If you haven't seen that video, check it out on our couples channel, which is a smaller amusement park. But 10 miles, I want to be very comfortable, and not just that, but it's very hot in Orlando. And
Listen, Disney is a really hard place for people who are really in shape. So,
it's like a humid heat there, isn't it? Here it's a dry heat, it's desert. But anyway, I'm thinking like,
yes, it's humid.
I want to travel, but I'm still struggling with my weight. But maybe, oh, my cat scared me. Where did you come from? Where?
Deflection.
Well, I better not make eye contact. She's gonna go. You are an exact melange of Sam and BBJ, I swear. Hi. Yeah, I made eye contact. Oh, wow. Here. She hears the bubbles in the soda can. Yes.
Don't put the soda can on the floor. That soda can, you just opened it. The cat could cut her tongue on the... Whatever.
Gosh, I just ramble.
You're telling us about your big Disney plans that you're never going to see through because you never mentioned Disney since this.
Yeah. So...
Get the cat away from the food, please.
You like cheese sauce or what do you want?
No, you don't like any of these things because
Let her sniff
they're bad for
everything.
you.
No. I could, travel and do travel tips for people who are obese.
You can't even keep your cat off the table when you're eating. How are you going to do travel tips when you're obese?
Here.
You
What's
have
the cheese
got
sauce?
to
Here.
be kidding me.
Here. She likes the cheese sauce. Here.
You have got to be kidding me right now. Okay. I'm sorry. You guys are going to have to come with me through this again. Normal. Watch her middle finger.
Ah! Here.
The cat's licking her middle
She
finger.
likes the cheese sauce. Here.
and she licks her middle finger right after. I don't know what to say. I mean, we know she's gross, right? We are all on the side of the fence. We know that she's gross, hygienically gross. But there is something visceral when you lick your finger after you let an animal lick your finger. It's just something visceral happens inside me where I just want to like purge. You are disgusting, madam. I just want to say you are really gross. Again, this is what she shows us on camera. Can you imagine what it is like off camera? Stop doing that. That is disgusting.
I'm just giving her a little bit. Don't call PETA on me.
Call PETA on yourself. It's gross.
Oh, here it is. Anyway.
That was gross.
When I was about 10, my grandfather treated us, my mom and I, my sister wasn't born yet, I feel old, to
We are old.
Disney, Florida trip. I remember the hotel.
So she did go.
I remember the hotel having little lizards. And I was like,
Yeah, it's Florida.
traumatized because my grandfather hated lizards.
Okay, enough for you. You don't want to get poo-poos.
Hated lizards, but he lived in Florida. That makes sense. You're lucky that wasn't a goddamn crocodile or an alligator, Chantal.
No. And, pretty angels.
Yeah, lick your fingers, and you're gonna
He
wipe
would
your
try to
face.
take his slipper and go, get out of here, bud. Get out of here, bud. But he never killed one. But he just wanted to get them out. Anyway, don't call PETA on me.
No comment.
And then we went to, I remember, okay, Epcot, no matter what you say, is for brainiac kids and adults. But if you were a dumb kid like me, you don't want to go to Epcot. You want to go to Universal Studios.
Epcot is awesome. Epcot is the best. God.
We went to MGM. I saw Hulk Hogan on a movie set. I know I said that a million times.
I got to sit in the Batmobile at MGM, the real one. It was great.
But I want to do Epcot again because Epcot was so boring as a kid. I mean, I didn't care. I wanted Universal Studios so bad. And I never got to go to Universal, so I want to do that. But we went to Magic Kingdom.
I love your shirt.
And I wore a fanny pack. And purple shorts with a Velcro area.
Okay.
That gave me a wedgie. I remember that wedgie. It was traumatic.
Do you remember anything else besides that from your Disney trip? A lot of people ask, is my kid too young to go to Disney? I don't know, maybe.
Well,
That's all she remembers is the wedgie she had. Okay.
I don't remember much else.
That's
The
sad.
lizards, the wedgie, and the boringness.
I'm surprised she
I went
didn't
on
remember
Space Mountain.
the food.
I remember being super cool and dark. And they were building the Tower of Terror at the time, I think. That was my first plane ride. I don't remember much about the plane ride, other than like my mom being obsessed with having me chew gum and worried about my ears popping. Are your ears popping? Are your ears okay? Did your ears pop yet? Like, Smee? I'm fine, Smee. Oh.
Still there.
This is so good. Look at the chicken.
It's a chicken sandwich.
I know it's a lot of food, but like I said, I ran a marathon in my dream. It made me hungry.
And other things Foodie says to herself to justify her eating behavior.
Alhamdulillah, finished. All right.
You're not going to eat that last bite? Okay. Betcha she does when the camera's off.
So, there you go. I rambled for another million years. So yeah, so check out some vlogs if you're interested, if you're curious, but
At least it was a talking point. I'll give her that. At least she had a decent talking point. It got me talking about Disney and my experience. So more content like this, please, Foodie.
that had me excited because I definitely want to go back soon. And I'm looking forward to planning that out. would be so fun. And so, I mean, if you, that's the only thing I dread about it. One are the huge crowds. But if you go on a,
she's not gonna, the crowds are ridiculous. Ridiculous. You'd have to go in the winter, and the problem with going in the winter is the weather, right? You never know when it's gonna have a hurricane or like torrential rain or some shit.
off season, like in a slower season.
And she would sweat. She would just be sweating. It's Florida is just sweat, right? Like I love Florida. I've been there a bunch of times, but it is just sweat city.
I heard September is slower, or October, but I'm not sure.
The Halloween party, kids go back to school in September, but
And then you have
there's always going to be a crowd.
mobility aids, and you know the rides are there's no weight limit. They accommodate larger people, so that right there, you know, that's a huge worry off of the list. So
Yeah, try getting on Tron in the sidecar, no less. Good luck.
yeah, because most amusement parks are not, you know, and I've always had that problem. I just got used to it. Like, okay, you know, I'll go to the amusement park for the atmosphere and maybe for a treat, like a tornado potato and the Ferris wheel or the games or things like that. But for most of the actual rides, forget it. You know, if you're over like even 250 pounds, usually, no. So, Fat Girl Reunion at Disney. Anyway, thanks for having lunch with me.
I'm down.
I very appreciate it as always. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Toodaloo.
Bye, Chantal. So what'd you guys think? I actually liked that video because, again, there was a talking point. It was interesting. It got me thinking about like memories and things like that. It's a relevant topic to her. She claims she likes to travel. Disney is her nightmare. Like, Disney is the thing that she would never want to go to as an adult, at least not until she got healthy enough to walk around, you know? Like I said, really, really healthy people have a hard time at Disney. It's no joke. I would go just for the, like, as an adult now with my own spending money, just for the artwork, like get my hands on some lithographs, like gimme, like give me all the stuff. But yeah, anyway, I actually enjoyed that video, so shoot me, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, please give me a thumbs up. Consider subscribing if you haven't already. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a great rest of your day. Au revoir.